its way into our state. We have heard some chatter about the ice that we're going to be seeing from this. Not anything like what we saw back in the ice storm of '98, right, Emily?
No, and of course a lot of people would remember that because it made such an impact. So as we are talking about what we could see and what we will see, a lot of us are going to be seeing freezing rain. Further inland, we are going to be looking at more of that ice problem. And of course, widespread, we are going to be looking at slick roads. Overall, we are blanketed with weather alerts this evening and into our Monday going until 7 in the evening. We have this here area in purple, that winter weather advisory. Just because it has the word winter in it doesn't just mean it's only going to be snow. A lot of people do make that mistake. As we look towards the color there in white, that's that winter storm warning. Again, not just going to be seeing snow, although that will be part of the equation. The bigger part of the equation is when we look further off to the west, areas like Vermont seeing an ice storm warning. And if the conditions become just favorable enough to see the ice amounts, we could actually see that push further into the region overnight. So North Conway right now getting a very small mixing there on the roadways. No real impacts, but here in the next 2 hours, dry air from high pressure is moving out and this system is fastly moving in. So you can see all these areas here, these purple shades are going to start to push in here, and that's what we are looking at, the problem being freezing rain, ice pellets, and that's going to accumulate on the roads, your porches, making not only difficult driving but also walking as well for some people. So overall, take it easy out there, especially for the morning commute. Once we get towards the afternoon, we're rising from the 20s to the upper 30s, low 40s along the coast anyway. So we're gradually turning over to rain. And then as we go into our Tuesday, here's another problem with the system. We're turning cold and breezy, so our temperatures drop really fast. So if we do have any power outages out of this, that's another problem. So here we go. Storm tracker pulling us through the rest of the evening. A lot of those purples now moving in widespread across the region. Snow staying up towards the mountains, Farmington, even Bangor getting at least a dusting to an inch total by the time the system's done. Along the coast, here we go till 6 in the morning. We're really fighting to get out of the mixing line, and I think we're going to have a good chance of turning over to mostly rain before the early afternoon, in fact. But a lot of us into the mountains, Farmington, even Freiburg, you guys up the 302 corridor, even towards Sebago, going to be dealing with that mixing. So freezing rain also mixing in with this. The other problem is higher level in the atmosphere. It's going to be cold. Then we're turning warm into the middle atmosphere, and as we get closer to the ground again, we're going to have enough cold air, I think, in place to continue to refreeze things. And we are going to refreeze things. Once the system's out of here, we're pulling in very cold, dry air. We have snow still falling up towards the mountains even by Tuesday morning. And so with that, as we take a look at our best chance of icing, that's actually going to be in the morning. So all of these darker shades of purple, anywhere from Rangeley, Rumford, Freiburg, even especially northern York County, you guys are going to be dealing with at least a ½ inch of ice. So it's going to be weighing down on some of the power lines in the trees. And then the other problem comes in with the winds. That wind could actually take down the trees onto power lines as well, especially with it coming from the west. Some gusts very well up to about 35 miles per hour. And that brings a wind chill factor into our Tuesday. Temperatures topping out into the 20s. Really, it's going to feel closer to the single digits.